we are here with Carmen Mac and
Samuel Cabal.
yes, okay. So my question is, how obsessive is too obsessive? So imagine like, so as a couple, a girl would be like, if you're going somewhere, for example, like going out with a friend, you have to make sure that she knows what time you leave, message her every 10 minutes, keep updates. She wants photos and video evidence, like who you're with, etc. Like, how obsessive is too obsessive? Because in that, what my example, I consider that too excessive. I do know, like, I talked to one of my friends, one of my Korean friends. She said that like her and her boyfriend like message like basically every single second, and like basically they're always on their phones, they're always updating each other.
I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on, let's say, their level of trust in you. I mean, that general type of person, let's say if someone's like an overthinker, then they can definitely start thinking bad things in their mind. They can start feeling negative stuff in their minds, which could feed to the obsession of it. So it really depends on the type of person. Like you could have a person who just doesn't overthink and just has, just a simple mind, just be like, oh, she's just having a nice time with friends at a club, and then he'll, go to bed not caring. Or you can have like a type of person be like, oh, like you don't trust her, like, oh, she's definitely looking at other guys or some stuff like that. To the subject where you said, oh, what's obsessive or what's too obsessive, I think it depends on the person. Personally, for me, I don't think I would constantly ask if like, oh, what are you up to, what are you doing now, who are you with, that type of deal, because I think that's just restricting. I think it gives away, I think it's like the Asian helicopter parenting, You're like, you want to go out, and then your parents will be like, no, where are you going? It's dangerous outside. Stay at home. Because that's what my parents are like. I don't think that's good. I think you should give your partner a bit of freedom, let them enjoy themselves, and I think a relationship shouldn't be a boundary for certain things. I think a relationship should be something where you need to push your partner to go out there, and it's all about trust. I think that's the whole point of a relationship, is to trust that person to do whatever they want. And I think that's too obsessive.
What?
What's it called? What your friend?
Like, what the Koreans do.
What's it called? The example that you put where like, oh, the Koreans, or not Koreans, or your friend, they're like constantly messaging each other what they're doing. That's almost to like relieve the overthinking.
Yeah, but that is also how they are like, and that's like how their culture is kind of like as well.
Yeah.
So it's like understandable that they're kind of used to doing that. But, like,
because of that strict Asian parenting.
Whoa.
I think it's the it's the culture. It's almost like the strict Asian parent, where they don't let you go out. You're not allowed to have a boyfriend until you finish college. That type deal. They're just over the top. So yeah, that's my take to it. Is that something you would agree?
Yeah. No, but then like also like, what would you rather have? Like, would you have that, or rather have like someone where like if you go out they don't even message you, but like, oh, how are you?
Okay.
Or like it's just like completely like nothing.
So you're saying the person's level of
like what is like a perfect
obsession.
balance? Like what's a perfect balance of like keeping up with the other person?
Okay, so would you say like a level of obsession is almost like the level of love to you?
Yeah,
so
it can be considered that.
Yeah.
But sometimes it can be just taken too far. Because like if you aren't like obsessive, if you don't want to know what they're doing, and like go complete MIA, like it also kind of seems like, oh, like they don't care.
I can kind of get what you mean. It's almost like showing like they do care, having that obsession, but don't you think too much is bad?
Yeah.
So what if, you know, I'm like, I don't think you should go out or enjoy yourself with your friends because I think you're going to look at other boys. And I'm just full stop, not arguing. That's what I think. What do you think of it?
I mean, if you think that, then I'll probably stay at home. But if it's like a special occasion, like a birthday party, something like that, then that's when it's like different.
Do you not feel a bit of...
It would feel like a bit of like, oh, you don't trust me.
Yeah.
But there's always a reason why like someone would feel as though up in the first place they may have thought about this like already. No, first of all I'll ask you why. There always must be a reason why the other person doesn't want.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Yeah. You just need like a level of balance, I think. Personally, for me, I don't think you should like restrict the partner. You should like encourage and let them do what they want to do. Of course, like in a healthy way. Like, if your partner wants to do like unhealthy stuff, it's your responsibility to be like no. But if it's stuff like, I think if it's stuff that's like, that's okay, like going out in clubs, hanging out with friends. But you think a bit of obsession's good? Yeah, like like a bit of obsession is like is a good thing. Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree that as well.
No obsession is kind of like.
Okay, but too much is too bad.
It shows care, but it also is constricting for the person. It gets tiring for the person that's being constricted.
Yeah. Okay. The other topic. Is it okay for your partner to have a best friend of the opposite gender? Oh. Yeah, you first.
You don't really have a best friend in the opposite gender, because I'm your best friend that's the opposite gender. So it's like,
what if I do?
And you never told me. That's alarming. That's a red flag. Okay, so if you have a best friend of the opposite gender and you never told your partner, that in itself is already a whole different topic. Like, why? First of all, why are you lying? Why did you not tell? Why are you holding it back? Like, if it's a secret, like, it already shows that there's like some story behind it. There's a secret that you want to hide, right?
Back to the actual subject.
Okay,
trying to change the subject.
No, but you told me about. You said.
I said, what if I did?
I personally think it's okay. Like, I don't think it's that much of a problem. It's all entirely how the best friend is, right? Like, and I've also seen like it as a like an outsider point of view of like the girlfriend being like, I don't want you to be friends with her, like the best friend anymore, because the girl is that constricting. Like, I've seen like friendships broken because of that, but like those friendships were strong, and it was completely platonic. Cause
wait, friendship. What friendship broke?
So between a guy and a girl, right?
Broke because
so the guy ended the friendship between his girl best friend because of his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
But the friendship they had was completely platonic. But the girlfriend, no, not the girlfriend, the best friend understood. Okay, was like, okay, cool, whatever you want. Because she respected that. And because she knows completely platonic. It was quite, as a third person like point of view, it was kind of like, damn, like he really left a good friendship because of the girlfriend. But at the time it was like he had kind of basically like no choice, because it's kind of like, oh, I'll break up with you or you keep a friendship. So to be honest, I don't think it's that bad, and like depending on how the best friend like understands boundaries. And there are some like boy best friends or girl best friends that actually do like the person and have just been waiting and like they do flirt, they do that, and it is obvious if it's like that. And when they do get a girlfriend, or like the partner gets the girlfriend or boyfriend, and they don't stop it, understand boundaries, it's just then it's not okay. I don't see why there should be like a reason for people to break like good friendships and long friendships just because of a significant other, unless there is valid reason for it.
Short answer, yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Back to that subject.
Which subject?
Guy being told by his girlfriend to cut ends to his girl best friend. That is, in my opinion, manipulative.
Yeah.
And it's no different from saying from like an obsessed guy. It was like, if you break up with me, I'm gonna kill myself. That's using emotional. It's like using yourself as a hostage. But this girl is using her relationship as a hostage to get the way she wants out of, let's say, jealousy, insecurities. And there's obviously something wrong with this girl if she's resorting to, like, you know, using her relationship as a hostage to get the way she wants. I think it's manipulative, and that's not good. That goes back to the subject of obsession. Like, that's like a high level of obsession, like an unhealthy amount of obsession, where like you would do the extreme out of, let's say, jealousy.
Yeah, just to keep that one person to yourself.
Exactly. I think the healthy way to approach that is to do a bit of compromise, and just have full trust in your partner. I mean, if you have a reason to not trust your partner, then that's obviously another thing you need to work on. That's just an entirely different subject. Or maybe it is the person, and like, is it the person, or is it your level of like overthinking? It's like one of those two things. If it's the person, then obviously is it a good idea to continue being with that person? Or if it's your overthinking, then maybe it's just something you need to work on yourself. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's one of those where, is the person is mature enough to keep it platonic and keep to the boundaries and to not push it. And it just depends on the type of person.
It also is down to trust as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's down to the person, and you should pursue the person who doesn't break boundaries and keeps it respectful.
The next station is Rochester.
So I think it's okay.
I think it's okay too.